and the topic is having a loved one who has dementia. And we in our family, my dad has dementia. And so we're learning how to just like deal with everything that comes along with that. It's not easy, definitely not easy. And I see my mom, um, they've been married, oh gosh, what is it, 68 or 69 years? They've been married a long time. And yeah, just to see her and you know, I really that it is so true. I really believe for those of us who have a loved one who has dementia in their life, when somebody passes away from an illness, um, that is so sad. And then with dementia patients, though, it's kinda like you're losing them twice, if that makes sense, because, like, my dad is here, he's my dad, but he's not my dad. So, like, I kinda, like, lost my dad, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm gonna cry. Um, so, yeah, I mean, you kinda, like, lose them twice, during their dementia, obviously, with their mind not working right anymore, and then when they do finally, pass away, that's the second loss. So, yeah, the grieving, you kinda grieve 2 times, like, while they're alive, that loss of losing them because their mind isn't there anymore, that it's not that their soul is there, that's there, but their mind is just not them anymore. Um, but then again, we do see glimpses of, like, when he sings "Get Your Kicks" on Route 66. He comes alive, with music. He comes alive. And oh, wow. It is a blessing to see when he smiles and he sings the song and he dances to it. And then memories of his childhood come back. But he's thinking his mom is alive right now. And she died, oh my gosh, a long time ago. But to him, his mom is still alive. And sometimes he'll call my mom, mom, and then he'll go back to, "Oh, you're my wife." And then a few minutes later, "Oh, you're my mom." So, "Oh, hi." Um, so anyway, yeah, so if you have a loved one who has dementia, please share in the comments, what you guys how you handle it as a family. That's what we're learning right now in my family, how to handle things. Like, my brother lives a few hours away, and he'll come and help my mom because at the facility he's at, we still take him to all his, like, doctor appointments and, everything. Hi to everybody checking in, and if you're new to the channel and you've never checked out my channel before, welcome to Crazy Journeys with Dee Dee. Um I am talking to you guys about my dad who has dementia. And this is a live chat for anyone, who else who's going through someone having dementia in their life. It's kind of like a support group. Look at it that way. I just wanted to come on here and share that, you're not alone. There are a lot of people out there who are going through it. And it's not easy, we're learning. We just had to move my dad into a facility in December. So it's new to us not having him there, all the time. And just to see my mom, her husband, I saw it in her eyes. Oh, I'm going to start crying, sorry. Um my mom the other day, she was talking about my dad, and I could see it in her eyes, her grieving, her pain, and it is so true what they do say about if you have a loved one with dementia, you do go through a grieving process while they're alive as well because, yes, they're physically there, but they're not there. You know what I mean? Like, they're there, but they're not there. And yeah, so hi, I'm saying hi. I'm so blind. I see you guys coming on, but and I'm trying to like look at the comments, but hi to everybody coming on. Um but yeah, so just, we're all learning as a family how to handle things like my brother who lives a few hours away. He'll come down now and help out a lot too with getting my dad to some of his doctor appointments, and we all work together as a family, and we have a large family. I'm the youngest of 9. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm the baby of 9. So we have 9 siblings all working together, and my mom, and yeah, so we're getting through it. It's just a lot of new things and learning, like, just all these emotions sometimes that pop up with it. But that's normal and that's okay. And that's why I thought, you know what? I wanted to start maybe doing like a once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, like a little chat. And for those of us who are dealing with a loved one who has dementia, we can just all share our experiences and everything. So, yeah, my dad is awesome though. Like he does come alive with music. The music just makes him come alive. Like he loves the song Get Your Kicks on Route 66, and he sings it, he'll dance to it, and then memories of his childhood come back because he actually grew up in Missouri on Route 60. See, I said route, not route. On Route 66. So, how do you guys say route? Route or route? So, I come from my mom, she grew up in the Midwest, Chicago area, and also in Wisconsin. And she says route. And my dad, growing up in Missouri, he says route. So I grew up saying both ways. I'll say Route 66, Route 66, tomato, 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 tomato. So how do you say it? Route or route? Um, anyway, so yeah, let's see. Oh, thank you. Sorry to hear. I know it is sad, but it's okay. Funny, is it Funny Doug 68? Funny Doug 68. It's okay. That's why I'm on here. I just thought I'd come on here and say hey, and like a support group. Um, you know, sorry. So anyway, um it is a learning process though, dealing with somebody who does have dementia. So if you're on here and you have someone in your life that has dementia, please share and let me know about it. And I am new to the live streaming, so this is new to me. So bear with me. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. I am learning how to, look at the comments and talk to people at the same time. So anyway, um, but I will do. I probably will be like maybe I don't know every other week to start doing like a little chat support for those people dealing with family members family members or friends who have dementia, because I actually had a friend who his wife was in her 40s and passed away from dementia. That is young. My dad is in his 90s. I can't imagine, being so young and getting it. It's an awful, awful disease. It is. But it is a learning process, like I said, and it's just a step by step, day to day to day, and I'm grateful though, when my dad is a ball of energy with music, so I just make sure whenever I'm visiting my dad, I he's got some music. He loves playing the piano now. He never played the piano in his whole life, right? But at the facility he's at, the rec room that they have has a piano, and he just started playing the piano. So my mom, she says it's because he grew up watching, back in the day on TV was Lawrence Welk, and on PBS, they have reruns of Lawrence Welk. So, my mom says he learned how to play the piano from watching Lawrence Welk. So, there is some laughter that we get and with things like that, and yeah, and it is a joy when he just sits at the piano and just plays music. To me, it's like, "Oh, I'm getting a concert from my dad." So, yeah. Um, so where is everyone from? I I was talking to someone earlier, they were from Germany. That's pretty cool, right? This is one thing I like about the live is that you can talk to anyone, anywhere, all over the world. It's pretty cool. International, right? That's pretty cool. And, yeah, so dealing with family that has dementia is not always easy, but we get through it, and we have a good family network, which is good. So, having family that works together is definitely important. Having that family unit and staying in touch and making sure we're all communicating with each other, that is extremely important when you're dealing with a loved one who has dementia. Yeah. Anyway, so I was just, like I said, I was just testing out the live here, and I'm going to work on figuring out a schedule. I think maybe like every other week, maybe do a um, live support for those who are dealing with loved ones who have dementia. And I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to do it like maybe during the day, like now, or if I should schedule it more in the evening hours. Um, I don't know. I'm like brainstorming. So if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for letting me come on and just kind of like work this out, working the live stream and talking about my dad who has dementia. And please, again, feel free in the comments, share your experiences with your loved ones who have dementia. And you guys have an awesome day. Bye bye.